everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down Week 3 of the College Kickoff promo here in Cut 25. Now, this promo actually came out late last night on Friday evening, about 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. As you probably know, content's normally supposed to come out at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. They put out a tweet several hours after that saying it was going to be delayed and that it was still targeted for Friday. I gave up hope on it. I was asleep by the time that they put this one out, but we're going to go ahead and cover it now here on Saturday morning. So it's always going to start with this promo with the welcome pack. This welcome pack basically dictates a lot of the content that you have access to, and it is a good way to make one of the cards, the higher overall cards from this promo, a little bit less expensive. But I will tell you this, we got a +1 in OVRs, which means we now have 89 overall champions. If we do get LTDs, we'll have 90 overall LTDs. In this case, we don't get them from this promo, but on Sunday with Legends, we should see a 90 overall LTD with the champions from Legends also being 89s. And the cards are really good. They're actually pretty solid. Like, I won a couple of them, but they are also expensive. So when you open up the welcome pack, it's going to feature the teams that are featured within this week's promo, and whichever team that you select, you're going to get access to a special list of objectives. And if you complete those objectives within the Season 2 Field Pass, you will get a pack that represents that team with a chance to get some College Kickoff cards from this promo drop from that specific team. Also, it's going to give you access to one of the 89 overall champion sets. So before we make a decision and give you guys the best options to pick, let's go through the 89 champions and see which ones are best. Now, with any fantasy pack, if you open it up like I did, all you got to do is just back out of it, and you can go back into the pack later and make that decision when you're ready. So we got 6 brand new 89 overall players from this College Kickoff promo drop. 2 of them are good, but they're not extremely exciting. So we have Lyndon Cooper here, a center from Pittsburgh. Really good card. 90 awareness, 91 strength, 86 pass block, 85 run block. You would like to see those last 2 attributes a little bit higher, but overall, a good card. You can see on average about 535K. We have Amari Knight here, a left tackle. We have a handful of pretty good left tackles in the game. This is another one, 90 strength, 86 awareness, 87 pass block, 86 run block. Again, if you want to pick either of those teams to get access to the set for either of those players, I wouldn't be mad at you. They're just not the most sexy positions. For Alabama, they have a defensive end in LT Overton. He kind of just looks like most of the other defensive ends or pass rushing outside linebackers that we've seen. So, you know, generally you would think maybe pick one of the better teams, and Alabama is probably the best team in this group of teams that are featured this week. But overall, I mean, you can look at the pricing as well, about 545K. Overall, he might actually be the worst of all of the cards that are dropping. So now on to my top 3. The first one coming in at number 3 is going to be Savion Williams. Now, originally, when they revealed this card, they showed that he had 88 speed. Then the cards were actually in the catalog for a very long time yesterday afternoon, and this card was dropped down to 86 speed. So no worries here. He actually still does have 88 speed, and he's 6'5". So from a speed aspect, he's just as fast as the Joe Horn Jr. card that came out in last week's drop for week number 2. But again, 6'5" with that 88 speed. His short route running's at 88, mid at 83, deep at 80. So he's more of a slot type guy. I don't know how well that deep route running, you know, down the field is going to be at an 80. So though he is really tall and really fast for his height there, I overall would say I wouldn't overpay for this card just because of the lack of route running out there for mid and deep, which are the more important route running attributes in my opinion. So then it really comes down to these 2, and both of these cards are really good. I can't really say one is better than the other. We have Aiden Garnes. We went from getting like 0 cornerbacks that were LTDs, or non-LTDs, I should say, to now getting a bunch of them, and that's a good thing. Also, a lot of them are man-to-man cover guys, including this one here. So 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 89 agility, 89 jumping. His play recs at 86. Man coverage also at 89. Really low zone at 80. If you play all zone coverage, you probably want to stay away from this one. Again, he's just going to be better in a man coverage scheme, and he does also give you 85 press standing at 6 foot even. So I really like this card. And then the other one, if you need a strong safety out there, and this probably is the best card out of all of them. I wouldn't be mad if you said Garnes as well, but we have Hunter Wohler. I remember when I was doing videos on like the best strong safeties in the game, he had a base or core elite card that was really good and stood out to me, so his upgraded card here is even better. 6'2", 89 speed, 83 hit power, 82 zone, 86 man. Again, if you're running a lot of man coverage, this is your dream card right now at strong safety. 90 acceleration, 88 tackle, 88 play rec. The hit power is solid at 83 because he has that height and that speed. You could play him as a sub linebacker and user him as well, but I think with that man coverage, that's probably where I would play him. And that's the card that I 100% want on the squad. So going back over to the welcome pack, whatever team that you pick is going to give you the set for that associated player. And just keep in mind, these sets are still going to be fairly expensive to complete. But what I noticed in week 1 and week 2 is that a week later, the sets were a lot cheaper. And this goes with a lot of content when it comes to Ultimate Team, not only college, but also Madden Ultimate Team. But the reason I bring that up is because if you know the player that you want, even if it's out of your kind of price range right now, it's not a bad idea to still select the team for that set for down the road when these cards get cheaper and more affordable for most of us. So I'm going to go ahead and select Wisconsin because I really want that Hunter Wohler card. And once we make that decision, there is no turning back. Now, I kind of explained it earlier. Once you make that decision, it's going to unlock a set for that featured player with that team. And also now, if you go over to your Season 2 Field Pass and go to the College Kickoff tab, you're going to see the Week 3 objective. I never did my Week 2 objectives as well, so it's pretty cool that these are still here. I thought they might go away. But if you go over to Week 3, basically you have to have College Kickoff players in your lineup. You're going to score points, force fumbles, win games. And once you do all 3 of those things, that will give you a Wisconsin pack in this situation. My face cam was in the way, so now you can see it. And even if I go back to week number 2, which we never completed these objectives, I can still go back and do those. And you can see that my reward for completing those would be a Colorado pack, which was the team that I happened to pick last week. So it is good that these rewards can essentially stack. So here are the player sets for the College Kickoff content. And I think now more than ever, it's going to be really important which team you pick within that welcome pack, because the first 2 weeks you basically just had a champion set that only gave you 88 overall cards, and it still wasn't a fantasy pack, so you still weren't guaranteed the champion that you wanted if you did this set. But now it's more expensive to complete and less likely to get one of the higher OVR cards. Now that we're up to 89s, you can see that you have to put 6 85 College Kickoff players and then 2 84s from any promo. You put those into the set. In return, you're getting a random champion, and again, you're not guaranteed a new 89 overall card. You might still get an 88, and those cards are dropping way down in price now because of this set and because we went up 1 in OVR, which is going to make it a good opportunity for a lot of you that couldn't afford those newer cards last week and the week before. You're going to be able to afford them. They're going to be a lot less expensive now, and we probably will be dropping a second video later today going over the market and just talking about some budget items that you can go out and buy to upgrade your team. I haven't played this game in a while. I actually played it a lot yesterday. We spent over 1 million coins, made some big upgrades to the squad. There's some more players that I want to add, and I played through 4 Cut Champs games, went 3-1. Not too bad for a person who hasn't played in a month. And by the way, just on a tangent here, Cut Champs is back and available to play. I think it's been like that for a day or 2 now, but I know it was missing for a lot of people for well over a week. So if you wanted to play Cut Champs and get into Gauntlet, you can now go out and do that. So there's also an 85 plus set. This one is way too risky to be doing here. Yes, you have a shot at an 88 or an 89, and the requirements for the set to complete are much less expensive, but it's an 85 plus, and often in these situations, the plus is very silent. So I would probably stay away from that one unless you just have a ton of binder trash you want to get rid of. And then there is a guaranteed hero set here, which 86s are important. Now, if you get stuck with an 85 because it's not a fantasy pack, you're going to be pretty upset there. But 2 84 College Kickoff players and then 2 82 players from any promo. A lot of that binder trash is coming to play in this situation with this promo and these sets. But if you are able to get a couple 85s from doing this one, I probably still would stay away from it. But at least you know that the 85s can go into this set, and they can also go into the set of the team that features the player that you may have picked. So if we go over to Hunter Wohler here, which is the one that I picked, 188 overall college kickoff player, and that's actually incorrect. I was reading to the left, but if I go over to the right here, it looks like we still need an 89, which is just really, really tough here, right? Because you need to put an 89 in the set to get an 89 in return, but truly you need a 189 college kickoff player and then 6 86s. So like I said, these sets are going to be really expensive. If I wanted to do this today, it's going to cost me just as much as it probably is to go out and buy him right off the auction house. But I basically waited about a week to do the Joe Horn Jr. set, and I did it yesterday, and it ended up costing me like 270,000 coins. Now, I don't know what he's going for at this point, but it was much cheaper to do the set a week later than it was to buy the card outright, because I think he was going for like 300 to 330k. So that's just something to keep in mind here, and that is the majority of the promo. Of course, we do have pack offers to go ahead and take a look at, including a booster pack. So you have your close to $100 bundle, and will you look at that, they almost guarantee, oh, never mind, it's a B&D. That's awful. I was actually excited because the bundle featured an 88 plus, and you guys, if you watch my videos, you know that I just want to see people get a full champion if they spend $100 or close enough to $100 on a bundle. This one does give you an 88 plus pack, but it's a B&D. That's just terrible. The other bundle topper in here is an 85 plus card, and then you get 2 of each packs, 2 premium packs, 2 regular fantasy packs. You can buy the premium packs. They're almost $40 for one pack. That doesn't guarantee you an 80, more than an 85 is absolutely ridiculous. So please stay away from this one. In fact, you have a 32% chance at an 88, which isn't terrible. 7.8% chance at an 89, but $40 or right under $40 for one singular pack is absolutely ridiculous. You got the fantasy pack that gives you 2 of 3 84 plus college kickoff players, and then you just have your regular pack, which is going to give you 1 84 plus college kickoff players. I just don't like any of these packs. For me, pretty much every promo at this point, every content drop, I'll open up the booster pack, and that's it. Now, they are doing the same thing they did with Field Phenoms on Wednesday. You open up this booster pack, you get access to this booster pack, which is a little bit more, and they did the same thing, a little bit less expensive this week compared to Wednesday. But we'll go ahead and open up both of these and see if we can somehow get one of these brand new 89s, or at least an 88. I'm going to breeze through it really quick here. So we didn't get anything. This is a multiple round pack. Honestly, I didn't really read the description. I just YOLO'd it and opened it, and here we go. We breeze through it again, and we get all 84 overall cards. I'll actually go with the fullback here because it's a position that I don't really care about, and I think that was a B&D card, right? I didn't pay attention. Yes, it is a B&D. So first booster pack, a dud for me. Now we have the premium booster pack, which gives us 2 84 pluses and then an 85 plus B&D. All B&D. So again, we're just hoping for 88s or 89s in here. The likelihood of that happening is probably going to be pretty slim. We're not getting the great animations here. All 3 in a row. We get an 85, an 84, and an 84. These cards all kind of stink, but we can throw them in the lineup to knock out those objectives that we need to get done for week 2 and week 3, so we can get our team packs there and probably not get anything good, but you never know. So there you have it. That is the promo. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to drop another video later this afternoon going over players that you can buy right now that will be down in price to build up your squad and save yourself some coin. And of course, tomorrow, Sunday, we got Legends. Reveals for those will take place at some point today on Twitter, but we'll cover that when the content drops in the morning. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.